discouragement is not the main factor for not having equal kind of genders in different careers. I think keeping it natural. I think there's nothing wrong about having a certain industry with females more or with males more.
Mm-hmm.
I think just eliminating the factor of discouragement is a good thing in general.
Yeah.
In terms of people who wants to pursue careers in STEM, the females in it, the young females, are maybe discouraged and thinking, this is a male-dominated, I will not fit in. I think removing this myth or encouraging them that this is not how it is, or don't worry, if this is really what you want, you can do it. If it's not what you want, that's fine.
It's interesting you say that, because I think part of the problem, and I agree with you, is we need to acknowledge that men and women have different communication styles. So for the average man, telling him he can't do something, he'll prove to you that he can. So to give an example, when I decided to grow out my hair, when I had alopecia at one point, and I thought, I need to start looking after myself. And then I started doing research into hair. And I realized that in African culture, hair was so important. But we were taught when we moved over to the West that having your hair out naturally, you look rough, you're not going to assimilate into the corporate environment. So my mum would often tell me, you will not get a job if you've got long hair. What did I do? I said, I'm going to grow my hair out, I'm going to get a job. So I got into the corporate environment with my hair to prove a point that I can do it. Because men communicate overtly whilst women communicate covertly. So without understanding how we communicate to each other, that's where we can get, that's where we can start to get those problems. But if we do start to change that communication style, then I can see how things can start to change. But I guess we need to come to the understanding first of all.
It can go too far, by the way. The example you mentioned is amazing. It can go too far that even if for me, when I see a female, if she gets over the fact that, yes, she can join this industry, it's fine if that's what she wants. She gets convinced that, people tell her, you in this industry, you must be kind of a, you know what the term Tommy boy means?
Yeah.
She's always in a bun. She's like in her sweatpants. She doesn't look like a proper.
She's not feminine.
Yeah, she's not feminine, basically. And that's another pressure that I think.
Don't you think that's true though?
It's
that often women in high paid roles tend to exhibit more masculine traits than feminine traits.
Yeah, because
so I'll have to pause you here, because what do you think? I will ask you. I'll actually test you guys. What do you think about a female being a CEO and she's sitting in the meeting room and she's very firm? She's giving orders. The two guys, I'll not test you, I'll just give you the answer. Two guys sitting and going, she's so aggressive today. She's so tough. She's so rude. If this CEO was a guy and he's giving firm orders, he's fine.
I don't believe
he's
that.
He's a leader.
I don't believe
he's
that.
He's the leader.
I think the problem with that is, because to me, I'll be real. So I remember talking to this to my friend. Like, we had a lecturer, she was from Iran. I studied international relations. And the way she spoke with her level of intelligence, to me, was sexy. Like, I enjoyed that. My problem with the masculine presence at work is when you don't leave it at work. Often women take that back into the home. And then they start exhibiting masculine traits in the home. Like, you're not going to boss me around in the house. Like, you best behave yourself. And that's where the problem starts with me.
That's you're right. That's wrong to do. There has to be like a
leave it at work.
Yeah, this connection between. Yes. And that's another concern with the guys when they come to, and I saw that for me, what this guy I was telling you about in the rig, he was that seeing my wife in this role, she's going to have a stronger personality than I am. She's going to be leading the things. She's going to be the leader in the relationship, basically. No female wants to be that. In my culture as well. And then I was just talking to a friend in where I come from. We always like in a relationship, the guy to be the leading of the relationship, to be